In a small, dusty village where the roads were rough and opportunities even rougher, a boy named Ton was born into a family that had almost nothing except hope. Ton's father was a struggling farmer whose harvest depended on unpredictable rain, and his mother sold fruits by the roadside just to keep food on the table. Many nights, they went to bed with empty stomachs, but his mother would always whisper, "We may be poor today, but your future doesn't have to be." From a young age, Ton loved school. Not because it was easy, far from it, but because it was his only window to a bigger world. He didn't have textbooks of his own, so he borrowed from classmates. He didn't have electricity at home, so he studied under a flickering streetlight at night. People laughed at him. "Look at him," they would say. "Reading like he will become a governor." But Ton ignored them. Deep inside, he carried a quiet fire, the belief that his life could change. One year, things got worse. His father fell sick, and Ton had to stop school to help his mother. He spent long days hawking fruit under the hot sun. His dreams seemed to fade with every passing day. But one evening, while packing up unsold oranges, he saw children in school uniforms walking home, laughing and talking about their lessons. Something stirred in him. That night, he made a decision. "I will not give up." He began waking up earlier than everyone else, studying borrowed notes before going to the market. At night, no matter how tired he was, he returned to the streetlight. Day after day. Week after week. A kind teacher in the village noticed his determination and started mentoring him, giving him extra lessons for free. With time, Ton saved enough money to return to school. The journey wasn't smooth. He failed exams. He faced hunger. He almost quit many times. But each time he fell, he remembered his promise to never give up. Years later, Ton sat for a national scholarship exam. Competing against students from big cities with better resources, he felt small, but not defeated. When the results came out, the entire village stood still. Ton had passed. Not just passed, he ranked among the best. That scholarship changed everything. It took him to a good school, then to a university, and eventually into a career that lifted his entire family out of poverty. The same people who once laughed at him now told his story with pride. And whenever someone asked Ton how he made it, he would smile and say, "It wasn't luck. It wasn't talent alone. It was the power of